So, I'm Dennis Curl, and this is Scary Tales by Candlelight. I've got 3 scary jump stories for you tonight, and you'll find out why they're called jump stories. Here's the first one. Little Orphan Annie. Little Orphan Annie's come to our house to stay, to wash the cups and saucers up and brush the crumbs away, and shoo the chickens off the porch, and dust the hearth and sweep, and bake the bread and make the bed, and earn her board and keep. And all us other children, when the supper things is done, we sat around the kitchen fire and had the mostest fun, a-listening to the witch tales that Annie tells about, and the goblins that gets you if you don't watch out. And once there was a little boy who wouldn't say his prayers, and when he went to bed at night away upstairs, his mammy heard him holler and his daddy heard him bawl, and when they turned the kivers down, he wasn't there at all. They searched him in the cubby hole, the chimney flue and press, behind the door and under the beds and everywhere, I guess. But all they ever found was just his trousers and roundabout. And the goblins will get you too if you don't watch out. And once there was a little girl who'd always laugh and grin. She made fun of everyone, of all her blood and kin. And once when there was company and old folks was there, she mocked 'em and she shocked 'em, and she said she didn't care. And just as she kicked her heels and turned to run and hide, there was 2 great big black things a-standing by her side, and they snatched her up through the ceiling, for she knowed what she's about. And the goblins will get you too if you don't watch out. And little Orphan Annie says, but when the blaze is blue, and the lamp wick sputters and the wind goes woo, and you hear the crickets quit, and the moon is gray, and lightning bugs and dew is all squinched away, then you'd better mind your parents and your teachers fond and dear, and cherish them that loves you, and dry the orphan's tear, and help the poor and needy ones that clusters all about, or the goblins will get you too if you don't watch out. And now you know why it's called a jump story, huh? Here's the second one. Get ready. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, and how is she today? Miss Jenny Jones is ironing. She's ironing, she's ironing. Miss Jenny Jones is ironing, and you cannot see her now. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, and how is she today? Miss Jenny Jones is cooking. She's cooking, she's cooking. Miss Jenny Jones is cooking, and you cannot see her now. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, and how's she today? Miss Jenny Jones is cleaning. She's cleaning, she's cleaning. Miss Jenny Jones is cleaning, and you cannot see her now. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, and how is she today? Miss Jenny Jones is sick in bed, sick in bed, sick in bed. Miss Jenny Jones is sick in bed, and you cannot see her now. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones, Miss Jenny Jones. We've come to see Miss Jenny Jones, and how is she today? Miss Jenny Jones is dead. She's dead. She's dead. Miss Jenny Jones is dead, and you cannot see her now. I dreamt I saw a ghost last night. A ghost last night, a ghost last night. I dreamt I saw a ghost last night under the apple tree. And the ghost rose up and said to me, said to me, said to me. The ghost rose up and said to me, ah! That's jump story number 2. And now the last one. Once, long, long ago, there lived a man, just like any other man, except he was a woodsman. He cut trees for a living. His wife had died, but he had 2 children, a little boy and a little girl a little bit older than the boy. And one dark, cloudy day, while he was out deep, deep in the woods cutting a tree down, he had a certain feeling come over him that something bad was wrong at home. So he picked up his axe and he rushed home. When he got home, the little girl came running up to him. "Daddy, Daddy, I can't find my little brother anywhere." They looked everywhere for him. They looked all out in the forest and down by the stream and at the foot of the mountains. They looked all over the farm and the barn, the house, everywhere. But they never found the little boy. About a year later, on another dark and cloudy day, he was deep, deep in the woods again cutting a tree, when all of a sudden that same feeling came over him again. He picked up his axe and rushed home as quick as possible, and when he got there, his little girl was nowhere to be found. He looked everywhere for her, all out in the woods, down by the stream, at the foot of the mountains, all over the farm, in the barn, the house, everywhere. But he never found that little girl. She was gone, like smoke in the wind. About a year later, one dark, stormy, rainy night, he was sitting alone in his house, sitting in the rocking chair, rocking back and forth, slowly, slowly, thinking to himself about all the places he had looked. Where could they be? What could have happened to them? Did someone get my children? Did something grab them from this place? What happened to them? He was thinking about this, running it through his mind about all the places he looked, and all of a sudden it occurred to him. There was one place he had failed to search, one place he had not looked, the attic. The attic of the house. So the man slowly got up, he got his axe, and he lit a candle, and he was going to go up the stairs. He said, wait a minute, I've got to be smart about this. If something has got my little boy and little girl up there in the attic, I've got them in quiet as a mouse. I've got to sneak up on them. So he took his shoes and his socks off, and he got his axe, and he got his lit candle, and he went over and he opened the door to the stairwell, and he looked up the long, dark stairs. Not a light anywhere, except for the candle shaking in his hand. He started up the stairs slowly, one step at a time, little by little, step by step, as quiet as he possibly could be, taking one step after another. Now, a lot of people ask me, why did the man scream? Well, let me tell you why. He screamed. Come closer and listen. Listen carefully. You'd scream too if you stepped on broken glass, barefooted. That's my stories for tonight. Join us again for more scary stories by candlelight. And until next time, try to stay out of the dark.